Please stand and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Good evening. My name is Carla Bryant. I am the vice chair. Our chairman, Sal Mangano, cannot be here with us this evening. With me tonight are my fellow board members, Member Marie Iadisi, Member Kelly Medwig, Member Mike Murray, Member Vernon Shelton, and Member Mark Smith. For the record, we have a quorum. 4 members are needed for a quorum. Before we begin calling the hearing scheduled for tonight, I would like to take a moment to explain our procedures. I will call the hearing scheduled one at a time in the order that it has been published in the legal notice and listed on the agenda. There are extra copies of the agenda on the table if you need a copy. Starting with case number 1, I will read the legal notice aloud. The applicant or an authorized representative will step up to the podium. The speaker must give his or her name and home address for the record. All speakers will be sworn in by me. The applicant or his representative will be given an opportunity to present any information that he or she wishes to present to the board. If none, we will proceed to board questions. After board questions, any interested parties that will then have an opportunity to speak. The applicant will be called back up at the end of the hearing to respond to any questions or concerns. The public hearing will likely be closed after the applicant answers any final questions. Should there be any open issues on the application or items that need to be remedied or corrected, the hearing may be held open for a longer period in the board's discretion to allow for time for the applicant to make such corrections. The rental board shall have the right to rely on any information that is presented by the applicant. If any such information is later found to be inaccurate or incorrect, the rental board may determine that any approvals, rental permits, or other actions previously granted in connection with the application will be null and void. Okay, starting with renewal number 1. We have 122 Marie Street, North Lindenhurst.
Good evening.
Good evening. If you could please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do, but I'm an attorney. We don't need to swear. We're affirm.
We swear everyone.
We swear everyone.
Yeah.
Not testifying, then you don't have to be interrupted.
Is this testifying? Is this a regular hearing with the usual procedures, and is this being recorded?
Yes, it is.
Perfect. Sit down.
For the record, can you please state your name and your home address?
Home, no. Robert Siegel, office address 205 East 60th Street, New York, New York, 122. Telephone number 212-750-1000.
I don't need that.
When you received your application renewal, the town sent you a terms and conditions sheet. Do you agree to those terms and conditions?
No.
Council?
We can vote? Yeah, we can
Well,
vote.
That's okay. We
We've
go.
al-
Yeah, right.
Fine. We've already passed the terms and conditions. We've been approved. We've already been inspected. And the terms and conditions in terms
He
of the
signed.
law.
He already signed them.
He signed them.
Right.
The terms of those conditions have already been complied with. If you're adding additional,
No, that's what we're talking about.
Over the terms and conditions of the rental permit agreement.
You want to get him in trouble.
Agreed to them. I believe that's his signature. Is that his signature?
He signed it
can I
already.
see that, please?
Yeah.
Did you sign that?
Dear Lord.
You about to get him. But be careful.
We're gonna have some fun.
I can't wait.
Me neither.
No. Don't lose your job.
Oh, okay. Yep, yep, that's fine, thank
You
you.
okay with that?
I am.
Okay, good.
Okay. I see that this property had been inspected a few times. Is there anyone from the board that would like to speak on this renewal?
Yes, I would, Madam Chairman. How are you, sir? My name is Michael Murray.
Good, Mr. Murray, I'm fine, and you?
Very good, thank you. There's one thing we need to be done with this property before he gets his permit approved.
Oh, by the
He
way,
needs to remove all the debris from the property.
the debris already been removed, that's already been
So
done.
we'll have to get back for second photos to check. The inspector will go to check.
Yeah, which property are you talking about, I'm sorry?
122 Marie Street.
We have photos if you want them.
Yeah, sure, okay, okay, okay.
Let's see the photos. They kept it secret.
When we, prior to coming here today, we had requested that we notify of any complaints or anything like that, so that we could have taken care of it before coming here. Is this the first time you're telling us of this?
Yeah?
The inspections
Like
get
we
done
do with
prior to the
everybody else.
meeting, like everyone else.
Right, it certainly has, and during the inspection, he was already passed. These
That was the
applicants.
interior inspection. This is an
No,
exterior
no,
inspection.
Did they do an listen to me,
Did an interior.
did they do an exterior on this one?
Diane told me they drove by, they checked the parkway, they checked for the parking lot.
Excuse me, sir, if
That
you
was
want to
the only-
speak, you need to get sworn in.
Sure,
Yeah.
absolutely.
John Mangino, the owner.
Okay, raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
Okay, for the record, could you please state your name and your home address?
John Mangino, 9 Heather Crescent, Comac, New York, 11725.
Okay?
That's the backyard.
He needs to remove the debris from the property.
Just clean up the yard, that's
So
all.
we can get photos and approve his permit.
We're going to give you a week to do it, and we'll approve it
What-
next week if it's done.
You tell me what debris is there.
Okay, you're talking about the backyard?
Yeah,
Okay.
and the front.
Toys?
There's debris in the front as well.
What debris are you not allowed to have?
What debris? How about all that,
Can you see
all
it
the
all?
dead teddy bears,
The
all the
garbage?
leaves
When
and the
was that
garbage
picture?
under the table?
So when was this picture taken?
This picture was taken on March 17th.
So this is the tenant in the back, so there's debris back there. What kind of debris is it? I don't know. Is it a
It's loose-
plastic
it's
bag?
loose debris.
Teddy bears.
There's pictures there for you, sir.
I see. What do you
We
call
have pictures
debris?
there.
Looks like garbage, that's what it
Listen,
looks like to me.
I'm trying to be reasonable. I want you to point out what debris is
Let
there.
this gentleman speak.
You're not getting denied your permit because of debris. They're
Okay,
giving you a chance to remedy it.
okay.
Until the,
Plastic bag, paper bag, all kinds of papers,
Garbage cans.
bunch of ripped up teddy bears.
So I have to remove that stuff.
We have, back here, we have some papers. Oh, you got the other picture notes?
Is this, by the way, is this any particular code that requires the backyard to be cleaned up like this?
Property has
There's debris in the front, too. There's garbage in the front, too.
We see in the front?
Yeah, where's the garbage in the front?
Right there,
A can?
right there. The gutter.
Do you have any properties I can drive by today and see a can in the front of the house? Oh, you gotta be kidding me to show me a can. You- I'm ready to lose it.
Quiet, you say quiet. I'm sorry?
Nothing. I rent the property. Oh, do I? Is that what you're saying? That's ridiculous to even ask me that. Why would you even consider it? So what does that mean? What does that mean? I have a cellar entrance. Are you saying that there's an apartment downstairs? This is what's annoying about it.
This is the front.
You're asking me a question.
Tires,
You're guessing it that
debris.
there's an apartment downstairs.
All you give me is yes or no, that's all I ask.
Just say no.
No.
Thank you.
Silly.
Okay, so.
Silliness.
Is there a code, though, I would like to know, that requires the cleaning of the backyard?
From the entirety of the property, the debris needs to be free of debris. It's in the condition sheet that he signed.
Is there any particular code?
Any condition sheet.
Beside a condition, no,
one of the rental statute that allows them to approve or deny permits based on their section of the
Okay.
basically, and held to be valid constitutional, it's just fine. The reason why they want you to clean up the property is because they just want to make sure that when you're renting out and you're using this as an investment home, that the place is clean, that the tenants are going to be living in a place that's free of problems, and that those tenants are going to adhere to what the town rules are.
How'd you like that backyard up in Comac? How do you think that backyard would look up in Comac?
I'm sorry?
Comac.
Exactly.
You like to look in your neighbor's house like that?
I'm not looking at anybody's backyard.
Okay, Phil, John.
I'm not looking at it.
No.
Listen, I'm not saying it's the best yard in the world,
I didn't say
but
that.
when you point out a Coke can, a Pepsi can, one can in the front of the
How about the
driveway,
tires?
it's insulting to me. I
Tires?
can understand. I can understand that the property needs to be cleaned
That's
up.
all
It's a
we're
little
asking
dirty.
That's all we're asking you to
John,
do.
You're going around with it.
I wouldn't live
All we
there
asked
either
was
like
to
that,
clean the
okay, but
debris,
that's
sir.
that's the
All we
tenant.
asked was to
Would
clean
you,
the
no,
debris.
we understand
Are
that,
you
but you have
cleaning
to
the
hold the
debris?
tenant accountable.
Part of the problem here is, and we would agree, it should be clean.
Yes, sir.
Within reason.
Okay.
Please.
Okay? I do take issue with what you're saying as far as them rendering rules from the bench or any other place other than what's printed. I do not believe that will be held as constitutional. We can have an argument about that at an appropriate time, and we'll address that. However, with reasonable requests, like you're talking about cleaning, if you want something cleaned up, we'll talk to the tenants, we'll
call
see
the
what we can
tenant,
do.
let 'em know to
And
clean it
that's-
up.
Well, he's
that's reasonable.
responsible as the landlord, he's responsible for the
Yeah,
cleanup.
we'll see what we can do about that.
Thank you.
Part of the problem, though, is we've asked prior to coming here, when did you make these? We've been doing this application process for almost a year and a half. All right? And we've asked before if you have any complaints or anything. It's already been inspected almost a year and a half ago.
We only inspect right before the meeting for these
Well,
issues.
No,
They did a drive-by for the
hold on.
driveway.
If you want to inspect it just
The
before
driveway looks very nice. You
John,
did a
they
good job with
Why?
that.
But I didn't get any,
If I,
go ahead.
I want to get rid of him. If you want to do an inspection before the meeting and then take a year and a half to do it, and in the process give a ticket for a rental permit, we have a problem with that.
We're
I
not
don't know what you're
tickets.
talking about. We're talking about this meeting
For the
tonight.
rental board,
Yeah, but
that the debris has to be cleaned.
But
Case closed.
That's
No,
it.
actually, the case is not closed.
Correct. It's not closed until the yard is cleaned up.
Yeah,
That's right.
And we'll take care of that.
Good.
But as far as everything else, in terms of if you decide to give us any more tickets while we're in the
We
process.
don't give tickets. We don't give tickets. We're a rental board. We do not have anything to do with giving tickets.
Then how-
Understand that. You need to get in touch with ordinance enforcement. They give the tickets.
Yeah, well, as far as the rental board, then you should conduct your meetings much closer to the time the guy puts the application. A year and a half is unreasonable.
You could come to a town board meeting and let them know.
There's other things we can do, too. We'll talk about that.
Wasn't it that you refused to put the signs up a year and a half ago? Was that why you,
No.
well, why is it, this is the first time we're seeing you then?
I wasn't told about putting signs up until later, until October. And
Of
then I spoke
22.
to Diane and the whole situation.
And as far as the signs are concerned, this is a renewal. I assume that you've all looked at your own statute, and it specifically excludes the posting of signs for renewals.
The renewal, the rental board was formed 2
2 years ago.
You need to update your information.
No,
So
you
read
need
it.
to look at your statute today. It
Read it right now, you
Yeah.
can see it.
says it's in
you
your
could read
statute
it.
right
Have-
now.
You have to take another.
Oh, are you sure I'm wrong about that?
I'm not saying you are.
Okay.
You want to pull it
No,
up
it's
and
okay,
read it?
it's okay.
Okay.
Okay, I would like to open the floor to anyone in the audience that would like to speak on this property. Okay, hearing none. Do I have a motion?
Motion to extend to clean the debris up until April 12th.
Seconded by Mike Murray.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, so you're extended to 4/12 to clean up the debris on the property. Okay, you
Will
are
somebody
still,
come back? I'm sorry, forgive me. I didn't mean to talk over.
okay.
Was somebody coming inspecting it, or we gonna
Yes,
have to
they
come-
will
are we gonna have
re-inspect.
to come back for another hearing?
No. Okay, you're still under oath, okay? You have property 1591 3rd Street, West Babylon. Same thing, when you received your renewal, the town sent you terms and conditions sheets. Do you agree to those terms and conditions?
Yes.
Okay. I see that the property was last inspected on 9/15/21 and passed with no issues. Is there anyone from the board that would like to speak on this
Yes, I would,
property?
Madam Chairman.
Okay,
On this property, sir, if you could please remove the debris from the property,
Show me the pictures.
and
Well-
you have a shed in the back that needs to either be painted or removed.
You gotta show me the pictures.
I'm sorry,
It's
you
an
asking him to remove a shed?
Paint it or remove
He
it.
can paint it or remove it.
I wanna see the
And
pictures.
is the shed illegal under any
The
code?
shed is an eyesore.
Is the shed illegal under any code?
The shed itself is not illegal, the condition of the shed
Excuse
is
me.
what we're asking.
Well, we'll have to check out how close the shed is to the fence then.
Oh,
Yeah, I
that's
think you
true.
should. By the way, you really should. In fact, you guys should keep trying to give Mr. Mangino as hard a time as you want. We'll
If you
see
stick
what-
around, there's other
anybody
people
how
that
to-
will get a hard
Now
time
he wants
tonight
to
too,
check to
so.
see where the shed is?
No, let him check.
It's all on record, right?
Anyway, you have a choice to either paint the shed if you want.
I wanna see the
Is there a
pictures.
code that
You're
requires?
gonna have the pictures when we're done
You
talking.
wanna have the
John,
pictures, and I can't see them.
I have the pictures here for you,
Get the pictures.
right here.
Oh, there they are, right
Shed's
there.
right in the back.
And the debris there too, and the cracked driveway that needs to be sealed.
And you need to repair the cracks in the driveway also.
Repair the crack in the driveway?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, how do you repair it? With a sealer?
You seal it, yeah.
You just seal it. It was just sealed last year.
Is there a code that requires it?
No.
Terms and conditions, if you do it, or you don't.
Wow, this is crazy. This is insane.
You don't have to do it.
And what's the problem with that shed? You're saying it needs to be painted?
Yes, please.
Is there a code that requires that?
I don't know that. It's part of the up, it's part,
Rental code, so if he wants you to paint the shed, again, this is all going to whether or not that removal permit is gonna get issued. We're not litigating anything tonight. This is not, there's no judge in the courtroom, this is not a courtroom, this is a town board.
Whatever he
Whether or
feels,
not a rental permit should be renewed or not.
Right. So,
I'm sorry, what?
So it's what you feel? That,
It's not what I feel. It's when the inspector says.
Okay.
I go by what the
we
inspector,
already passed inspection.
he didn't pass his exterior inspections.
That's exterior, is that shed's exterior?
That's
Yeah,
exterior.
so it passed.
In September.
It was not passed
That
by
was the
exterior.
interior.
that was the interior.
He doesn't look outside when he goes there?
Okay. So, just so we're clear, you're not saying there's any particular code that covers that other than what your say-so is?
Driveway must be free of free of large cracks and holes. These are large cracks.
Okay.
Driveway, you signed.
Go ahead. I guess, I have an idea.
He's got to earn his salary.
Town board can approve or deny rental permits. This is all they're trying to do.
Yeah.
They're not trying to be obstructionists, they're just trying to get everything in line with the town code, so everything looks nice, everything is free of debris, and everything is able to be copacetic for the tenants that want to move in.
Yeah. With the exception of the debris, which I would agree he should clean up debris, anything else other than complying with the law, that's all he's going to do.
He's got to fix the cracks. You don't have to.
Oh, if there's a law, we'll consider that. If there's no law, he's not going to. And then if you withhold the permit,
We'll consider about his permit, okay?
and that's fine, I think you should. And by the way, are they empowered to withhold the permit?
As the lawyer for Mr. Mangino, you should know what the town code says. Yes,
Oh, I do know what the town code says.
you have the power to withhold a permit based on what they find is wrong with the property.
Well, is that in the town code?
Argue that in front of a judge if they revoke the thing. We haven't even gotten there yet. They're just asking you to fix these issues, and then they're prepared to give you a rental permit.
Is that in the town code that they can withhold the permit?
Again, I'm going to refer you to the town code.
It's not there. Oh, you say it's there? Okay. We'll have a discussion about that.
There's no discussion to be had between you, the rental board, and Mr. Mangino here.
And Mr. Mangino's rights.
Of course. My rights. We're advising him of his rights as we're going through this. So
No, you're not.
Okay, hold on. And so that we're clear, again, no specific code with regard to the painting of the shed nor the cracks in the sidewalks. No specific code that you're aware of. That's not a code.
Rental code,
Rental code.
free of cracks in the driveway.
Okay. We'll take a look at that. Go ahead.
Seal it. No one's getting rid of it. Everybody's house has a crack in their driveway.
That's true.
Everybody's not renting their home.
They're not trying to.
What's the difference?
They're trying to use this as an investment property.
So, and you're living in the house
Someone to
yourself.
get hurt on your property, you have to have no cracks so that there's no
That's not
issues.
a crack that's hazardous.
That's not a hazardous crack.
In the asphalt.
That's what we're asking for. Can we move on?
We're gonna make our recommendations. It's your choice to do it or comply or not. We're just gonna make our recommendations, and it's up to you.
Well, okay, and I'm sorry, thank you, but since she raised the prospect, are you alleging that that's a dangerous crack someone's gonna, or an eyesore? Just so
We're
we're
just
clear.
asking that you take care of the cracks in the driveway based on the terms and condition sheet that was signed. We're asking you to get clean of the debris, and we're also asking you to take care of the driveway. We will extend it and give you time and of the choice. At that time, we'll make a decision based on what's been done.
The debris we're gonna agree with. I agree with the debris, agree. Okay,
That's your
we'll move
choice.
on.
We're ready.
Okay, is there anyone in the audience that would like to speak on this property? Okay, hearing none, do I have a motion?
Motion to extend till June 28th to make the necessary repairs.
Seconded by?
Seconded by Mike Murray.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, so you've been extended until June, what was it, 28th to get the necessary repairs done. Okay, to remind you, you're still under oath.
Thank you.
For 25 West First Street, Deer Park, New York. And once again, when you received your renewal, the town sent you a terms and conditions sheet. Do you agree to those terms and conditions?
He has signed, he agreed to that.
Okay. So this was also inspected twice, and second inspection of the interior was passed. Is there anyone from the board that would like to speak on this property?
Yes, I would, Madam Chairman.
Okay.
If you could please replace the walkway in the front.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear.
Walkway, it's a tripping hazard. Can't be a quarter-inch deviation.
Is there a quarter-inch deviation there? And is there a code that says that?
Yes, there is, right here.
No,
Code 191-16, duty to repair and maintain sidewalk.
if there's a code, we'll certainly take that under advisement and do what we need to. And we also assume that you're doing the same thing for all the other rentals that are
If
going
you
on.
stick around.
Yep.
Don't-
Yes, we are.
I hope so.
You could also please put in an asphalt driveway.
I'm sorry?
You
Put in
can't
an
park on
asphalt
dirt
driveway,
and
please.
rocks. You have to have a driveway.
Mr. Mangino seems to believe you're allowed to have gravel. Is that accept?
It can't sit on a porous base.
Is a gravel driveway acceptable to the board?
No, it's not.
No.
Okay. Is there a code that prohibits that?
There is in the rental code and the town code.
Then you'll have to see it. We'll get it, don't worry.
Similar, it's gravel. The last time I spoke to the town, it was gravel. You're allowed to, you can't force them with it.
First of all, there is no gravel there. There's nothing
So
there,
you'll have
but-
to stand up if you, you'll stand up if you want to speak, sir.
Is it gravel? Is it gravel or is it asphalt? What's the law
Asphalt.
that says I have to put an asphalt
Asphalt.
driveway in? It says
He
asphalt?
said there's a law.
Asphalt will come
Oh,
out.
I'd like to see it.
Okay, we will,
Can't be a
don't worry.
porous
Because
base.
I was told by the town that it had to be gravel or asphalt.
Who told you that?
The town of Babylon told me that
When?
many years ago when I put the gravel
That's
in.
years ago. We changed the
This rental
code
board
to
was just
asphalt.
You
formed.
changed it,
2
so
years
you're
ago.
forcing everyone to have a driveway,
Yes,
an
sir.
asphalt driveway, okay?
Yeah, if there's a law, there's a law.
whatever
If there's a law, there's a law.
Thank you.
Okay, is there anyone from the audience that would like to speak on this property? Hearing none, do I have a motion?
Motion to extend to replace the driveway, June 28th, Kelly Medwig.
Seconded by?
And the walkway.
In the walkway.
He may extend,
You can request longer than that if you want. If you get close to the date and you're not done, call us.
yeah, he may just eliminate the driveway, we'll see. But,
They can't park on the lawn
yeah,
either, so.
that's all
But they need the new walkway and a new driveway if you're not going to put a driveway in. you
right.
need a
If
new
the walkway violates the law, we'll take care of it.
Do you have a second?
Second? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, this has been extended to June 28th. Thank you.
Thank you. We also are appearing for 79 East First Street.
It's not on our.
That's not on our agenda for tonight.
I have a letter that you guys have a record that you keep, because I have a document saying that we were going to appear as per your request when you invited us here. You told us it was
You have the
supposed...
letter?
I'm sorry?
You have the letter?
I have the emails accepting your invitation for that particular property.
That's the house he's doing work on, correct?
No, it's incorrect.
79 East First Street, Deer Park.
Oh, what? Oh,
getting siding done.
He's doing siding.
Siding and new windows.
And you got the letter that you're on the agenda for tonight?
I have
How's the driveway?
I have a copy of my letter to Mr. Rosario. When we were invited by Mr. Rosario to appear for these properties.
That's not how the rental board works. You have a formal application you fill out, you sign, you post your signs, and then you come see us.
We actually have the formal application filled out back in a year and a half ago. As I said, we've been going through this for a while. They've asked us to post the signs. We have no intention of posting signs for that. We still,
And you won't be heard on this board.
okay, well, for the record, we still maintain that your own statute, your own rules don't require us to post a sign. And I know Mr. Murray thinks that I'm mistaken, but you can also look at the code. There is, I have an email, but I'd have to get that. I can forward it to you after. I could try, sure. You want to take care of some other ones, and I'll
Yes.
take a look, yeah.
Earned your pay tonight, huh?
I'm sorry?
Earned your pay tonight, huh?
I'm actually having fun.
Me too.
Okay, next on our agenda, 30 Garden City Avenue, Wyandanch, New York. Good evening.
Hi.
Hi, if you could just please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth so help you God?
I do.
Okay. For the record, could you please state your full name and your home address?
Elta Copeland Payne, 21 Portland Way, Wickley Heights, New York, zip code 11798.
Okay. When you received your renewal, the town sent you a terms and conditions sheet. Do you agree to those terms and conditions?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I see that your property was inspected on 11/14/22, and then again on the 5th. A couple of times it's been inspected, and the last inspection in January passed with no issues. That's your interior inspection. Is there anyone from the board that would like to speak on this renewal?
No, thanks.
Okay. Is there anyone from the audience that would like to speak on this renewal? Hearing none, do I have a motion?
Motion to approve, Kelly Medwig.
Seconded by Mike Murray.
All, any opposed? All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, you are approved. Thank you.
I can leave?
Yes, you may.
Have a good night.
You too. You don't know there's been a road there.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Sorry.
Okay. 255 Archer Avenue, Copiague, New York. Okay, sir, if you could please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth so help you God?
Yes, I do.
Okay. For the record, could you please state your full name and your home address?
My name is Sergio Olivo. My home address 50 North Drive, Copiague, New York, 11726.
When you received your renewal, the town sent you a terms and conditions sheet. Do you agree with those terms and conditions?
Yes, I do.
Okay. You look like we had one inspection in January and it passed with no issues. Is there anyone from the board that would like to speak on this property?
No, thanks.
Okay. Is there anyone from the audience that would like to speak on this property? Hearing none, do I have a motion?
Motion to approve, Kelly Medwig.
Seconded by?
Seconded by Mike Murray.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay. Hearing none, your property has been approved.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Thank you.
Have a great night.
You too. Thank you.
Okay, I have 13. 13 Linden Street, Wheatley Heights, New York. Good evening.
Good evening.
Okay, if you could please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth so help you God?
I do.
Okay, for the record, could you please state your full name and home address?
Ira Sumpkin, 110 Sherman Avenue, Rockville Center.
Okay. When you received your renewal, the town sent you a terms and conditions sheet. Do you agree with those terms and conditions?
Yes.
Okay, you had a couple of inspections. Last inspection was in February, and it passed with no issues. Is there anyone from the board that would like to speak on this property?
Yes, I would, Madam Chair.
Okay.
Oh, thank you.
How you doing, all right?
Well, good.
If you could please replace the driveway.
What, can I blacktop it? I mean, go over it? It just cracks. It's not that hazardous. That's an insurance thing, so I can blacktop it over. I mean,
You can, yeah.
Yeah.
just roll it over.
Just skim
Yep.
over it, that's it. Just do
That's
it
fine. I have no problem with that.
Okay, also, could you please clean those gutters out?
Sure, no problem.
The outside of the gutters, please.
No problem.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Is there anyone from the audience that would like to speak on this property? You would? Okay, sir, if you could just have a quick seat and this gentleman can come up. Good evening. If you could please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Okay, for the record, could you please state your full name and home address?
John McGee, 14 Linden Street, Wheatley Heights, New York.
Okay. The floor is
been-
yours.
I've been in this town of Babylon since 1970. This place was what you put up on the board. Can you put that property back up on the board?
Sure.
That's not the one that, he has two properties on that. You're showing the best property he had. There you go. The other property is 13 that you have on that board. The other one is 15. So now the smaller one, when Ms. Bowles used to live there, that's how long I've been here, he brought the whole property. The small property that you're talking about was her daughter's dollhouse that they converted, and they knocked down the garage with no demolition permit on the other side. What I'm questioning about today, the one that you didn't expect, that's 13, that's on that board, if you zoom into that board, it says 13, it doesn't say 15.
No, we're doing
We're
13.
doing 13.
One house is 15, the one that you was talking about, and the other one is 13. The main house is 13.
That's this one, sir?
Exactly. That's the one with the problem. The one with no problems is the small one that she keeps it very neat. The one with the problem, I don't know if that's a hotel, motel, or Holiday Inn. There's so many people coming in and out of that place. Number two, the stairs is wrecked because what happened is you let this guy, he built a house behind it also. So he built that, subdivided it and all that, ripped down the garage, did what he wanted to do.
And what are the issues on 13 then? What do
The
you-
issues on 13, if you could zoom in on that side, you got cars. Behind that, my friend Mark lives there.
We can't talk about behind, we can only talk about 13.
We talking about 13? Cars.
Excuse me for 1 second.
Cars on the
please.
driveway, cars in the street.
Cars on the driveway, cars in front of the house. I can't even pull my truck or something in there.
We can't do anything about cars unless they're illegal, unless they're not registered or,
Okay, miss. The car's been sitting there 7 years. Covered, uncovered, whatever. I don't know if you can take it off or whatever. There's debris. The stairs is cracked. There's shabby work done over there. Just like that first dude, there's garbage and debris around the corner. Michelle lives on this side. She keeps it very neat. The other people,
Okay, so,
so the other house you was talking about is grandfathered
Mr.
in.
Sumpkin, can you come up for 1 more minute, please? Thank you, sir. I'm not cutting you off, stay there. The sign was put up for 13. Which property is 13?
Good question. I think the small, you saying it's 15?
Wait, hold on.
It's on one, I'm not sure. Which is
Do you know which one is which?
I think 13 is the small house, yes. I believe that to be, I can't swear to it, but I'm not sure.
It says 15 in front of the house. No, it says, where? That says 13.
It says 13.
This says 13.
I can't tell if that's a 3
Yeah,
or a
neat.
5. That's a 5.
No, it's a 3.
Can you zoom in?
That's a 5?
We inspected 13.
Oh, you mean on the house?
Right.
The house says 15.
But they both grandfathered into one. So he's trying to be, oh, I'm gonna get an inspection for both for the small house.
No, he.
I didn't
only-
do that.
Right, I don't know.
I didn't request anything, so they did.
All right, if you don't mind sitting down. sir.
Okay.
Thank you. Sir, if you want to come back up.
I came down to the town here, 7, 5, I don't remember, numerous towns. I went to the complaint department. In front of that pole, you see that tree where that sign is at? There's 4 or 5 trees there. The tree has got so big that it ripped out my pole, my electrical pole, because he won't do any maintenance or cut it down or prune it up. It's growing wild. I went to the complaint department. The little lady told me, well, we can't do nothing about it. I
That's
said, can you?
That's considered a neighbor dispute, sir.
I said, can you just let the homeowner know?
it does?
And he can prune it up or whatever. But she did have the lighting company out there and prune up some of his stuff going over the light. So I was appreciative of that. So once
Keep it
again,
right there.
my thing is,
I'm gonna take a picture.
you got 2 different houses. When I looked at the thing, it should have had both of the addresses on it because both of those are his houses.
He has 2 separate rental permits for the houses. You have to have 2 separate permits.
So if that's 13, if the,
The permit that came up was for 13.
Okay, the
This-
white one is 15. We just
This
took a picture
15?
of it. 15 is the small house. The house that was supposed to be inspected was 13.
Thank you. So you guys are looking at the wrong thing, and that's a good house. And that lady keeps that property up. This is the one
No,
of
here,
course.
I just took a picture.
You
of the
already
other
know
one.
that. You could Google it and see
Okay,
that.
so what happened, sir, it was a mistake by the.
I understand that, but we're not gonna just let this guy get along, go back to Oyster Bay or wherever, Mutton Town, and I gotta come out and look at what I gotta look at every day
Sir, we
because,
understand that property will have to be re-inspected when his permit comes up.
excuse me?
When his permit comes up for 15. Right now.
So they'll repost the sign again so I can come back down here? or
Yeah,
is-
yeah, each time
it's
this
just-
comes up.
There was a mistake made by the inspector, sir.
I'm glad I came because you know why? It was just flew under the thing, and I'm not upset with this guy. It's just that certain things needs to be done at these properties, like the stairs, the back. It's like the first guy. I'm looking at the first guy that came up here. He's got the same garbage behind there, and on the side of the house.
Excuse me, Mr. Sumpkin.
Yes.
Could I ask something out of you?
Sure.
please? Could you guys get together and speak in?
Yeah, we know each other.
You know each other?
Yeah,
Can you work this out?
absolutely. I have no problem with that.
Okay. How do you feel about that, sir?
Sandra,
Can you do that?
Sure, I have no,
what do we do?
All right.
I'll,
all right.
I'll take care of it.
Let's see how this works out, okay? After the meeting, you have to, like I said, the inspector made a mistake.
It's fine, I'll take care
Okay?
of it.
We'll get it straight. You guys talk, and we'll take it from there.
Not a problem.
You okay with that, sir?
And then what if he doesn't do, me talking and the town approving it is totally
Well,
different.
the inspection's gonna be done.
So we're gonna just extend for, we're gonna re-inspect the correct address.
Okay?
That's fine, I have no
We
issue with that.
extended anyway, so.
Thank you.
All right, so you guys get together and see what you can work out.
It's fine.
Thank you very much, gentlemen.
Come
Thank you.
outside, young man.
All right, man, it's just the way it is in life.
Have a good night, guys.
It's all good.
Although we have to vote on that.
Yes,
Mr. Sumpkin,
yes, please, come back. We're not done. Is there anyone else that needs to speak on this property? Okay, can we get a motion? Do I have a motion?
Motion to extend till June 28th, Kelly Medwig.
Seconded by?
seconded by Mike Murray.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, you have been extended to June 28th for the reinspection.
Okay, fine.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Have,
If I take pictures, the problem with tenants sometimes, if I do it next week and it's the June, something like that, and there's more debris, so I should wait till, how does this work? So it's,
Just keep it clean.
keep it clean, yeah.
I don't, I understand that. I'm not gonna give it a,
Do
so.
you have a maintenance company?
We do, but since you have no rental properties, I guess, there's a different world out there sometimes.
I
that
know
they-
maintenance, I know it's hard.
It's not maintenance, the idea of the debris that goes out there, so we do the grass and stuff all the time. It's a matter of what they put on the outside. To his point, it's true,
Maybe you can make a deal with the tenant, take a.
Yeah.
oh yeah, that's gonna happen too, okay, whatever.
Okay.
But I'll take pictures anyway, and we'll take it from there.
All right, thank you, sir.
Have a good night.
Good night.
Okay, moving along. 56 Calvert Avenue in West Babylon. Okay, if you could please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth to help you God?
Yes, I do.
Okay, for the record, could you please state your full name and your home address?
Illy Said, 95 Grand Avenue, Merrick, New York, 11566.
Okay. When you received your renewal, the town sent you a terms and conditions sheet. Do you agree with those terms and conditions?
Yes.
Okay, you have a legal two-family home, and you had 2 inspections, and the last one was March 25th, and it passed with no issues. Is there anyone from the board that would like to speak on this property?
No, thank you.
Okay. Is there anyone from the audience that would like to speak on this property? Okay, do I have a motion?
Motion to approve, Kelly Medwig.
Seconded by?
Seconded by Mike Murray.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, you are approved.
Thank you.
Have a great night.
Thank you.
Okay. 2565 Great Neck Road in Copeg.
This is just renewals.
Oh, that's right, renews, I'm sorry. Okay. So do I have a motion?
Motion to approve, Maria Adisi.
Seconded by?
Seconded by Mark Smith.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, approved. 131 North 19th Street, Wheatley Heights. Do I have a motion?
Motion to approve, Maria Adisi.
Seconded by?
Seconded by Mark Smith.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, approved. 116 43rd Street, Copeg, New York. Do I have a motion?
Motion to approve, Maria Adisi.
Seconded by?
Seconded by Mark Smith.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, approved. 32 South 32nd Street in Wyandanch. Do I have a motion?
Motion to approve, Maria Adisi.
Seconded by?
Seconded by Mark Smith.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, that property is approved. 27 County Line Road, East Farmingdale. Do I have a motion?
Motion to approve, Maria Adisi.
Seconded by?
Seconded by Mark Smith.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, approved. We have 442 Carl's Path in Deer Park. Motion. Do I have a motion?
Motion to approve by Mark Smith.
Seconded by?
Seconded by Maria Adisi.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Approved. 38 Winter Avenue, Wheatley Heights, New York. Do I have a motion?
Motion to approve by Mark Smith.
Seconded by?
Seconded by Maria Adisi.
All in favor?
Aye.
Approved. 39 West Booker Avenue in Wyandanch. Do I have a motion?
Motion to approve by Mark Smith.
Seconded by?
Seconded by Maria Adisi.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, approved. 132 Nichols Road, Wheatley Heights. Do I have a motion?
Motion to approve by Mark Smith.
Seconded by?
Seconded by Maria Adisi.
All in favor?
Aye.
That is approved. 515 Pinto Street, North Babylon. Do I have a motion?
Motion to approve by Mark Smith.
Seconded by?
Seconded by Maria Adisi.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
It is approved. Okay. 621 4th Street, West Babylon. Do I have a motion?
Motion to approve, Kelly Medwig.
Seconded by?
Second by Vernon Shelton.
All in favor?
Aye.
Approved. 10 Park Circle North, Farmingdale, New York. Do I have a motion?
Motion to approve, Kelly Medwig.
Seconded by?
Second by Vernon Shelton.
All in favor?
Aye.
It is approved. 3 Broadway Avenue, West Babylon. Do I have a motion?
Motion to approve, Kelly Medwig.
Seconded by?
Second by Vernon Shelton.
All in favor?
Aye.
Approved. 11 Pearl Place, Copaig, New York. Do I have a motion?
Motion to approve, Kelly Medwig.
Seconded by?
Second by Vernon Shelton.
All in favor?
Aye.
This is approved. Revocation calendar, we have 281 Carl's Path, Deer Park, New York. Do I have a motion?
Motion to revoke, Kelly Medwig.
Seconded by?
Second by Vernon Shelton.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, this has been revoked. Communications, we had an email with pictures regarding the property at 13 Berkshire Road. It was extended to 5/24, but they sent in pictures saying that the work was completed. Do I have a motion?
Motion to approve by Mark Smith.
Seconded by?
Second by Vernon Shelton.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, it's approved. Second correspondence, there was an email for 765 Great Neck Road, Copaig, that was extended to 5/24. The work has been completed. Do I have a motion?
Motion to approve by Mark Smith.
Seconded by?
Second by Vernon Shelton.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, approved. Email for property at 65 Buena Vista Boulevard in Lindenhurst. Sent in pictures saying that the work is completed. Do I have a motion?
Motion to approve by Mark Smith.
Seconded by?
Vernon Shelton.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, that is approved. Email for 48 Nevada Road, West Babylon, sent in pictures that their work is completed. Do I have a motion?
Motion to approve by Mark Smith.
Seconded by?
Second by Vernon Shelton.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, this is approved. And lastly, 215th Street, West Babylon, sent in pictures. Do I have a motion?
Motion to approve by Mark Smith.
Seconded by?
By Vernon Shelton.
All in favor?
Aye.
This is also approved. Yes. I skipped it? Are these, you know why these people?
Nope.
Okay. Should I ask? Okay. Oh, I don't know.
Sandra.
I have no idea. We'd need to be told that.
That's a revocation?
That's already done.
I don't know anything about them being invited to speak. Doesn't say anything anyway.
There was a question about, was they invited to speak?
On the revocation?
No.
Only one.
We had no notice. What's that? I don't think he was aware of it, right? That they was going to speak.
Okay, 50 Lexington, right? Oh, yeah, I'm looking at the wrong one.
Gotcha.
28, okay, we're gonna
We'll reopen it.
reopen 281 Carl's Path, Deer Park. Hi, if you could please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. For the record, could you please state your full name and your home address?
Yeah, Rezwan Yosef, 66 Lauren Avenue, Dixhill, New York, 11746.
Okay. When you received your renewal, the town sent you a terms and conditions sheet. Do you agree to those terms and conditions?
Mm-hmm.
No, we don't have to do that. Okay. So, what am I?
Unnecessary.
Okay, so there's a problem. I saw no mic, Mike.
Mike, your mic not on.
I cannot hear you.
How are you, sir?
Yeah, good.
Okay, so there's a revocation of your permit because you were told not to park on the lawn and parking vehicles in violation of Town Code 213-80B, being parked on the front lawn and not on the driveway as required.
Yeah, I have the reason. That person, he is my talent.
She'll have to be sworn in.
Yeah, come please.
Hi.
Hi.
If you could just please raise your right hand. Do you
Yes.
swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God? Okay, for the record, state your name and your home address.
Jacqueline Menendez, 281 Carl's Path, Deer Park, New York, 11729. So we were parking in the lawn because it was easy for my brother because he had an accident in during his job. So he has a turn in his knee. So I have here a proof of the city MD where he went. He's under a workers' comp case right now. But when Tony told me that he received a letter, we started to park again in the driveway. It was easier for him. He's gonna get surgery and everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, sir, for 1 minute. Did you inform them of this before the revocation came concerning this gentleman's physical?
No, when I received the letter, I called right away.
Yeah.
So they gave us the
Okay.
reason, that's the reason.
Okay, so we can't get rid of the revocation right now, but somebody will be in touch with you. Okay?
Yeah, his accident was in February 20th. Yeah, so
Here's the letter.
here is if you wanna see it.
I would like to see it.
Oh,
Yeah.
of course.
Can we keep this?
You gotta keep. Yeah.
Okay.
Excuse me, sir. When were you notified by the town that the cars had to be moved?
Say again?
When were you notified by the town that there were vehicles parked on the grass that had to be moved? When were you notified?
When I received the letter, I called right away, like,
When did you receive the letter?
yeah, I think like
No,
week.
The question is, when were you first asked to remove the cars?
When I received the letter, I called right away.
On February 28th?
Yes.
So you
I don't
received,
remember the date.
you received no notice before that concerning removing the car?
No, this is the first time I received the letter.
Okay.
So I called right away and she said that she has a problem.
Mm-hmm.
So she said, when you go to the town hall, I'll go with you. So that's why she's here.
Be with you in 1 second, okay?
Do you have the letter, excuse me, sir, do you have the letter as when you were notified?
I have the letter.
No further questions? Would you can keep it? Okay.
You could email it to us if you don't want us to keep it. You could email it to us.
You have a copy of this?
Okay, okay.
Okay.
You have the first one, actually, this is the second one. Okay.
Okay, do I have a motion?
Motion to extend to reinvestigate the property and see what the situation is currently going on. And we'll extend to the end of April, Sandra? April 26th.
Seconded by? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, so you've got an extension, and it will be reinvestigated. Oh, you wanted to speak on this? Oh,
No, Pete, there was another person that wanted to speak?
Yes.
Pete, there's someone else that
There's
wants to
somebody
speak.
that wanted to speak. I apologize that I did not open it up for the public.
Yep. Move to reopen, right?
To reopen.
Move to reopen? Okay.
All in favor?
All in favor? Okay. Okay, if you can have a seat, please. Yes, please come up. If you could just raise your right hand, do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth so help you God?
I do.
Okay, for the record, could you please state your full name and your home address?
Ron Zito, 152 East 6th Street, Deer Park, New York, 11729, just adjacent to this property. I'm not looking to hurt anybody. You know, I understand maybe what, you know, position he's in now, and I feel bad for him. But this has been, when they first started renting the property, they had multiple cars, 6 and 7 cars on the side of the property. I guess he put Belgian block or whatever it was at the time to stop people from parking. 6 and 7 cars. I'm not talking about one, I
On
don't
the
know how.
grass?
If these are the only 2 people living there, at times there are multiple cars there. That's fine. And recently, cars were full in the driveway, and my point is, they're parking on, over the walkway to the house. Again, I understand the poor man's issue, what he went through, I got that. I'm just asking for people to be respectful of everybody else in the neighborhood, and I can even talk about the debris. I could have taken pictures of the debris on the lawn today. I didn't. My issue was keep parking on the lawn. I feel like I live in Queens lately. I don't live in Dix Hills. I'm guessing this gentleman would not like that in his own backyard, but people who rent, they don't seem to care. Slumlords, people like that, they don't seem to really care about anybody else. That's what this is all turning
That's
into.
why we're here.
So all I'm asking is, I'm not looking to hurt anybody, I'm really not, but I just ask for them to be respectful of the people around. I will tell you, I will be a thorn in your side, because I will continue to take pictures of any issues, garbage, anything else in the area, so I'm just saying that up front. But you want to rent, just be respectful of the people in the area, that's all I ask.
Excuse me, sir, if you need to make a complaint concerning a property in the town of Avon, I don't know if you know, do you have a landline phone?
Yes.
Just dial 311, put you right through to the complaint system.
Okay.
Okay?
That's fine. I just wanted to make my 2 cents. It's like,
We
I'm not
appreciate
trying to
it.
hurt anybody. I'm just
Nope,
trying
we
for
understand.
people to be respectful of other people in the area. That's all.
You guys get that?
Sir, can I
Understand?
have a question.
Me?
Yes, sir. Can I ask you a question?
Sorry.
Were there cars parked on the lawn before February
Yes.
the 20th of this year?
Yes. But what happened with that was, for a while it stopped, because I guess he put Belgian block in the front, so it stopped people from being able to park on the
Pull right
left
onto
side of
the
the
grass.
house. I'm
Right.
guessing, you can ask him, I don't know, I think they put Belgian block, they put something there to stop people from parking, but now the driveway has been full, so a number of times they park literally in front of the door, basically up, there's a walkway that goes up to a deck that goes into the house.
So would you say that if, as you heard, we were told that the reason why the vehicle was on the lawn was because of this injury that occurred, accident date of February the 20th, am I correct? So you would say, you're saying that before the accident date, these vehicles were parked on the lawn?
And then they took care of that. They did take care of that. And what I'm saying is that the reason the car was parked on the lawn might have something to do with what he has. I'm not going to deny that. But the driveway was full of cars also. That's all I'm saying. I took a picture and I sent it in, so it is what it is. So he
It
may have
won't be-
taken care of it the first time, and then I've seen multiple times on this. And again, it might have something to do with that, but tell other people to park on the side street so he can park on the driveway.
Right.
And just walk on up the,
Agreed.
you know, a few more steps. That's all I'm asking.
And keep the property free of debris. Garbage got to be cleaned up.
I will. And then, you know, again, I'm not going to hurt anybody, but I will continue to take pictures if there are problems.
Couple of weeks, we're going to keep watching a watch on it and send in pictures
That's
if there's
fine.
any issues.
Thank you.
You're welcome, sir. Thank you.
Okay, so you have to come back up, because, no, even though we reopened it, no? Okay.
Will they have to come back? They might have to come back.
You can come back up to the podium.
Come back up to the gentleman who owns the property.
Okay, so, we're back to, do we have a motion?
Motion to extend till April 26th to speak with the task force and investigations and re-inspect ourselves.
Seconded by,
Second by Vernon Shelton.
all in favor?
Aye.
Okay, so you're extended for now.
Okay, thank you.
Okay? Have a good night.
You too.
Thank you.
Feel better.
Okay. Okay, do I have a motion to accept the minutes from March 15th?
Motion to accept the minutes, Maria Adisi.
Second by? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, minutes have been accepted. We have upcoming meetings on April 12th and April 19th. Do I have a motion to adjourn this meeting at 7:01